Hello, everyone. It is Sunday. How's it going? Hopefully, you had a great weekend. It is winding down, or should I say, you're getting ready for the week that's starting today. Today was an emotional day for me. I don't know why. My kids have been in college, they've been going away since high school because they went to Petty, as we can see here, which is a boarding school. They lived away from home. But every time they go, whether it's one, two, or three, meaning one child, two children, or three children going away, it always is bittersweet for me. So I'm not sure how you guys, take when someone is living in your home, whether it's a child, whether it's a parent, friend, family member, etc. When it's time for them to go, I always tend to get it's a little bittersweet, gets a little sad for me. So my son today he left to head back to school. He was in school. He came home for a few weeks, and now he's heading back up for the start of the fall semester. So, like I said, a little bittersweet. He just left, but I'll be okay. All right. So now, what is today? Today is Sunday Show and Tell. And what I wanted to do today, I wasn't sure if I was going to put up a live today, but I figured I got a lot going on, but I do have some time to craft today. And why not start it off with a Sunday show and tell? So I hope everyone is doing well. I hope everyone is getting along with their crafts, whether it's diamond painting, crochet, knit, cross stitch, painting, miniatures, wood burning, diamond painting, etc. I hope everybody is doing well and progressing with those projects. I have quite a few projects going on right now. I have a cross stitch conversion event that I am hosting right now with Tia from Tia's Crazy Craft Addiction. And it's a pretty long collab. It's going through October. So if you are interested, head on over to my Facebook group, which you can see the URL going across the screen at the bottom. Head on over there, join the Facebook group, and get plenty of information, not only just related to the event, but any other questions, etc. you have, or you just want to post pictures on your craft, feel free to do it in the Facebook group. I am at currently that Facebook group is at 98 members. Every 100 members, I'm going to do a giveaway. So I think I need two more, maybe two or three. I think I'm at 98, and then I will host a giveaway. But for now, just trying to sort of build that community, get people in the group, get people comfortable talking. It doesn't make a difference what you're talking about, or should I say chatting about. Doesn't make a difference what craft. It's just an open space for people to come in and have some fun. It is a private group, and I would like to keep it as a private group. So come on in, and don't worry about judgment and things like that. Just come on in and have some fun. All right. So today I am going to give you guys a little bit of show and tell. So if you saw the thumbnail, hey there, Robin, how are you? If you saw the thumbnail, I'm wondering if you guys can guess whose pens I am showcasing today. Whose pens? What do you think? Drum roll. Drum roll. All right. So for those that are coming in today, that have been members of my channel or my Facebook group, welcome. If you are new, thanks for coming over. Hit that like button, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you will get a message any and every time I do a video. And if you are on the coming for the replay, don't forget to do hashtag replay. It's important. But again, just come on in and have some fun. All right. So what I'm going to do is towards the end, we're going to do a giveaway on this live as well. I like giveaways. I don't know about you guys, but I like doing giveaways, and I have tons of stuff, and I like to bless people with, anything that I possibly can. So I will be doing a giveaway, and that giveaway will be from this collection of pens that I'm going to show you. Now, when I buy things, whether it's for the diamond painting, whether it's for my cross stitch, whether it's for whatever craft I'm doing, or really anything in general, I like to buy in collections. It's just what I do. Whether I'm buying a suit for work, a pair of shoes, I like buying collections. And typically, I like to build the collection before I start using it. Same thing here with my diamond painting pens. I have quite a bit. When I say that, I don't have a ton of pens. A lot of people have like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. Some people have 10, some people have 5, some people have 500. It's all what you like, right? But I do have quite a bit of pens. Again, it's not in the hundreds like some people, but I like to buy in collections. So over the years, I have buying pins from, let's see, Poshy Pins, love her pins. Nicole Smith, I have Poshy Pins. Diamond Pin Pal, Renee and family, love their pins. I have a couple of pins from some turners who I really haven't seen in a while. I don't know if they're still turning pins, but that was when I first started back in 2020. I have a collection of pins from some turners that I don't know if they're still turning. So, for example, let me give you one that I have not seen in the community in a while, but I bought a lot of her pins when I first started. Bella's diamond painting pins. So I have quite a collection of her pins from early on. And again, I have not purchased any pins from her recently, last couple of years. But when I started, I had quite a few. I have a collection of her pins. And like I said, Poshy pins. I got Kevin's CP pins. I just started buying from Kevin's CP pins. So I got to build my collection there and quite a few others. But today, all right, again, how are you, Linda? Robin, Linda, thanks for coming in, guys. Again, don't forget, hit that like button. Today, I'm not sure if you could guess, but I showed you guys a thumbnail, correct? And that thumbnail, I'm going to hide this one, was we're wild about our customers. So yes, Leopard Leatherworks. So Leopard Leatherworks, let me tell you guys. So when I went to the Ohio retreat, the Great Lakes retreat, okay, in June, Archbold, Ohio at Fodder Village, I had the opportunity to meet Carrie and Tim Costello. They are such a joy. And when I say that, just happy, just happy. Tim, I felt like I've known him forever. Carrie, I felt like I've known her forever. Before we went to the retreat, Carrie and I had a couple of sit downs talking about, cross stitch. She's an avid cross stitcher, and I'm a new cross stitcher. So Carrie and I clicked. I could talk to her for hours. I could talk for hours, but I could talk to her for hours. She is such a sweetheart, such a sweetheart. And then when I met Tim at the retreat, oh my gosh, those two together, just a ball of fun, a ball of joy, so much fun. I could talk to Tim about anything. And then when Tim started talking about he was in Philadelphia and a friend of his helped with, or I shouldn't say helped with, made, I think, the pedestal, that a statue that is very near and dear to Philadelphian hearts when we won the Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles. When Tim told me he was part of bringing in that pedestal, I'm going to call it, oh my gosh, I was just like, what? He was at the stadium, when it came to, listen, I can go on and on and on. My point is, Tim is just a ball of joy, a ball of joy. So let me get right to it. So let me start with, first and foremost, I knew nothing about Leopard Leatherworks. Sometimes I could get what I call tunnel vision. I get very focused on something. And when I'm finished buying certain things, I move on to the next thing and I don't look back. So we all know we have plenty of diamond paintings, right? We all say we have too many, we're on a no buy. Well, when I'm on a no buy for diamond paintings, I'm on a buy for other accessories. So I either go from diamond paintings to putty, to pins, to trays, to diamond paintings, to putty, to pins, to trays. It's like a cycle, right? It just goes around and around. And then if someone is doing something new, Rebecca, Craft and Journey on YouTube, you guys got to go check out Rebecca. She's awesome. So very early on, if Rebecca is trying something new, I'm like, oh, I want to do it. I want to do it with Rebecca. So I'll go out and I'll follow Rebecca. So if Rebecca's painting, I'll go get paint. I'll try it. I'll try anything. And if it's not for me, I don't say I don't like it. I just package all the material up, bundle it, put it in the bag. And the next time I go to a retreat, I give it to someone. So quite a few things that we went through: miniatures, a yarn project, knitting a temperature blanket. So plenty of things, right? So again, diamond painting, trays, pins, putty, miniatures, painting, and it goes on and on and on. But we're going to go back around. I'm on pins again. Well, I was on pins. I'm not on pins anymore. Because once I start buying and I buy a certain number, I always say the number is X. Then I stop and move on to the next thing. So when I said to myself, okay, I'm on the pen thing again, I knew nothing about Leopard Leatherworks. I think I might have been on someone's channel. I don't know if it wasn't Tima, it was someone's channel. Can't remember who it was, but they were talking about pens, Leopard Leatherworks, or it was someone in the chat. It might have been, I can't remember exactly who. I can't remember how I got. Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I do know. It was Dakotathon. So Kara, the principal painter on YouTube, is a host for Dakotathon. And she actually reached out to me and asked me if I was interested in, hosting with her. It's like 4 or 5 of us that host. It's 5 of us that are part of the, I'm going to say committee, the Dakotathon committee. And she actually was showcasing Leopard Leatherworks one night. And they were showcasing this tray. And I'm like, who is this Leopard Leatherworks? So, of course, I have my notebook and I'm writing it down. And it was Tim and Carrie. I looked them up. I looked at their YouTube and I'm like, what in the world? Where have I been? All my friends in the community have been watching Leopard Leatherworks. Where have I been? So I happened to catch one of their lives. They had this Wacky Wednesday or Wild Wednesday where Carrie, she does sort of this auctions for her pens. And I'm like, what in the world? So I jumped on the bandwagon. Okay, I jumped on the bandwagon. And let me tell you, I absolutely love their pens. So this one here is one where I happen to be on one of the, I want to say it was one of the Wacky Wednesdays or one of the lives. And I purchased this and I held this in the box. I said, I'm not going to open it. I don't want to open it until I get a few more, right? Because I want to show the collection. And Carrie had reached out to me and said, what? You didn't open it yet? I'm like, nope, not going to open it. Not going to open it yet. And when I opened it, I almost lost my mind. I was like, what was I thinking? I absolutely love this pen. And I will put all of their info in the description box after this live. But this pen is awesome. Feels good. It's lightweight. And let me tell you, I can diamond paint with this for hours. Now, the tips did not come from Leopard Leatherworks, okay? So just the pen. This pen is black and it had hints of like gray, white, and this is like a hot pink to me. All right. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Yes, Robin. I absolutely love it. And then what happens with me is once I start using a pen, I don't care how many pens I have, and we probably all do the same thing. I'll just use this forever. I'll just keep using it and forget about everything else. So what I'm trying to do is for the pens that I know I'm going to keep, I try to rotate them with my paintings, right? It's also great when you rotate because then you can really see what works for you. Now, I believe these are baseball ends, and I'll link their information. They explain all about their pens. They explain about the grip, how to size for yourself, and it is perfect. So I've never done that before. I don't know about you guys, but when I buy a pen, I usually buy a pen. No one really asks me about my grip and this and that, but they have a whole YouTube video on how to get your grip size. I think that's what it's called. I'm sure if Tim and Carrie come on, they'll correct me, but I'll put the information out to their video. It gives you all the information. Hey, Dawn P, welcome in. So this is one. Now I want to show you guys one more thing before I go through. My pens, when I buy a collection, I put them in this here, okay? It's just a clear case, all right? And for here, what I've done is I just put bubble wrap inside really quickly. But this is plastic case. And I'm going to tell you guys something. They sell these in the dollar store. My dollar store closed, which is so sad, but they sell these in the dollar store. And they're like $1.25. Now, the one at the dollar store, I believe, I'm going to go grab it, might have, I got to check it. I think it has 3 drawers, but they sell this in the dollar store. They also sell these at Marshall's. So the one I purchased from Marshall's was like $7.99, $7.99. I got this one from Marshall's for $8. The one in the dollar store I got is like $1.25, but again, same thing. Okay, the handles might be a little different, but trust me, it works exactly the same. And I like this because when I put it away, it showcases the pens, right? Because it's clear. So as I show you guys the pens, the ones that I'm not using, I will put away just so you guys can know what I'm putting them in. And again, I just put it inside. I put the bubble wrap so they don't move around and knock each other. But I usually put velvet or some type of velour fabric inside there, which I get from like Joann Fabrics or Michaels. I buy like a $5 piece and I cut it and put it inside. So this pen I'm actually using, so I'm not going to put it in here. I'm going to put it back over in my pen holder. Okay. All right, here we go. So let's get started. You ready? Check this one out. This is one that I'm actually using right now. Again, my event that I'm hosting is called Cross Stitch Conversion. And you can, if you have not, become a member of my Facebook group. That's what you see across the bottom. Come on over, join the Facebook group. It's a private group. So right now I only have 98 individuals. I will be doing a giveaway at every 100. But come on over. It's a lot of fun. Now they have styles. This one is called, I do remember this one. This one is the mustache style, right? I love this. I'm not sure if you guys can see the colors. It's not really coming up. I'm going to probably take some pictures and put it out on my Facebook group as well. But this is gorgeous. It is gorgeous. The base of it is white and it has just a sea of colors. Look like they just threw the paint at it. And I have burgundy, orange, blues, greens. It's so pretty. I love this. All right. And that's the mustache style. All right. Now, I'm going to go through these. Now, I haven't opened these, but they come in a package like this. All right. Leopard Leatherworks. Packaging is like this. I'm going to cut this because I don't keep the packaging. This pen has Fordite. I love this. It's like a clear. Can you guys see it? And it has like hints of purple glitter. It looks like purple and blue inside the pen. Hey, Marla. And then you have Fordite. So Fordite, I don't know if you guys know, but you see these here, right? Fordite is paint drippings from the old, I guess, paint factories, General Motors, Ford, all that kind of good stuff, right? And again, I'm going to actually link the premiere YouTube video that Tim did. That's Tim Costello, guys. And this is part of Leopard Leatherworks, Carrie and Tim. They did a whole video on YouTube when they turned my pens. Check this out. Yes, me too, Marla. I love the purple. Isn't that cool? It is gorgeous. And again, there are no tips, so you can put whatever tips you want on it. But this is, I love Fordite too. Hey, Alyssa, how are you? The Diamond Painting Accountant is in the house, Alyssa. So again, Leopard Leatherworks. Oh, God, guys. I can look at these pens all day long. All day long. So again, you have this one, which is a Fordite. It's a clear with hints of purple, blue. It's glitter inside. And then you have, no, Marla. It is so light. It is so light. I love it. And I don't like heavy pens, guys. I don't, because I paint. When I do diamond paint, I diamond paint for like 10 hours. Because I don't diamond paint through the week. I diamond paint on the weekends. And I'll go for like 8-10 hours when I do diamond paint. So I have to have a light pen. It is not heavy at all. All right. So that's that one there. And again, if you're just coming in, thank you for coming in. Don't forget, hit that like button. If you have not subscribed yet, subscribe. Check out my Facebook page, which is a private group. And the URL is linked below. And I will put the description of everything that I'm talking about up when this goes up to YouTube. Today's show and tell is all about Leopard Leatherworks. I was saying when I buy things in collections, whether it's from my clothes to my shoes to my crafting, cross stitch, diamond painting, I get things in the collection. Leopard Leatherworks, I didn't know much about Leopard Leatherworks. I knew nothing about Leopard Leatherworks until Decodifine. And Decodifine, hosted by Kara, the principal painter on YouTube. And Kara has a crew of us that help her with Decodifine. Alyssa, Diamond Painting Accountant, is actually in the chat. She's part of the Decodifine committee. I happened to be on one of the lives that Kara was doing, and it was talking about a tray she had and some other stuff, a pen that she had from Majesty, or It might have been not Majesty. Alyssa might remember. It is actually the lighthouse that I think it was the lighthouse that Dakota put out. But long story short, they were going over pins and things like that. And Tim and Carrie was on that live. And I'm like, what in the world? Why didn't I know Leopard Leatherworks? And because of that, I went out, researched, went on their YouTube, and I'm like, all my friends are on there. What's wrong with me? Where have I been? So sometimes I'm head down, depending on what I'm doing at work, depending on what I'm doing with the kids in school. But then that's when I found out about Leopard Leatherworks. And once I found out about them, it was over. It was over. Here's the next one, guys. This one, this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Why? First of all, I don't know about you guys. I love Dakota Datewaller's paintings. Absolutely love them. And blue is my favorite color. My favorite color. So anything blue, Everest. Thank you, Everest. And I should know, Alyssa, don't ask me why I can't think of the names of the paintings right now, but I should know every Dakota painting because I have every one. But yes, Everest. It was the themed pin. I think it was a trinket tray as well that Tim and Carrie were doing for Everest. And that was the first time I was introduced to Leopard Leatherworks. And ever since then, oh my God, I love this. But check out this pen, guys. Again, you have that Fordite. Okay. And this is, it might come across as purple. Let me see if I can get it in the light. No, but it's blue. It is gorgeous. And when I tell you it's blue, it has like a shimmer. It doesn't come across. And I'm going to take pictures. It has like a shimmery color, but it is gorgeous. That blue is gorgeous. And then I love Fordite, guys, too. So if it's blue and it has Fordite, it's going to be in my cart. Check that out. What do you guys think? I'm only missing one from my Dakota collection. And yes, Leopard Leatherworks did an Everest-inspired pen colorway and trinket tray along with the crab cover minder. Yes, they did. Oh, I didn't get the cover minder. I got to go ask Carrie about that one. I might need to get that cover minder. I think I may not have any Dakota. Marla, you and I are going to talk, Marla. Marla, we're going to talk. We're going to talk, girl. Dakota's paintings are absolutely gorgeous. You see that one behind me, right? You see that? That's Saint. If you got this way. That's Saint. So that's Saint, and right below that is Dakota's calendar. So Marla, you and I are going to talk. Don't you worry. We're going to get you. We're going to get you hooked up. I love Dakota's paintings. They're so much fun to do, guys, too. So much fun. And for those that are just coming in, I'm telling everybody, I put my pins in my collection of pins in these trays here. It's like a 3-drawer tray. They sell these at the dollar store. My dollar store closed, sadly. Literally at the dollar store, they're like $1.25. I went to Marshall's and I paid $7.99 for this one. $7.99. That's all it was. And it might have been on sale, okay, but I think if it was $7.99 when I got it, it probably was $10.99 or $11.99, and they put things on sale every so often. But what I do is I just put bubble wrap inside just so the pins don't move around, or I'll put like a black velour piece of fabric inside. But this will only be for Leopard Leatherworks. So I have a couple of these depending on the collections of pins that I'm putting through, but this is what I do when I have a collection. All right. So as I'm showing them to you guys, I'm putting them right in the drawer to make it easier for myself. But yes, Dakota paintings are awesome. Matter of fact, here's one that was inspired by Dakota's diamond painting, Majesty. So when I pull Majesty out, I will make sure I pull out this pen. Check it out. Now this one here, now and again, when you go on Leopard Leatherworks, all right, you could do custom pins. You can tell them the type of ends you want. And again, I'll link all that information, baseball bat ends, reverse baseball bat phases or something like that. But long story short, you can go and you can customize your pins or tell them which one you want. This one here, you can't. This is the featured pin for Majesty. The pin's gorgeous, though. I wouldn't change a thing about it. I wouldn't change it. You asked me if these are light. Yes, they're light. And I'm a flipper, so I need light pins. I'm a flipper, okay? I need light pins. This pen is absolutely gorgeous. And it goes with Dakota Dateweiler's diamond painting, Majesty. All right. And it's a hint of blues. It's like a sea of blue, all different blues. I absolutely love it. Listen, I'm a sucker for blue. If you want me to like something, you could just make it blue and I'll love it. I've been grabbing the long fridge organizers of thrift stores to hold my Ziploc bags of diamonds from the kits that are already kitted up. Yes. Great idea, Marla. Great idea. We have to do a whole video on storage, guys, because, again, there are so many storage tips out there, and I have not seen a bad storage idea. All storage ideas are good ideas. And I have tons of things that I have used for storage. So maybe we'll do a video on storage. All right, so that's that one. So let's go to the next one. All right, who said they like purple? Your Majesty pen is a lot more blue than mine is. Mine is very purple. That's another thing. Yes, thanks for saying that, Alyssa. So again, depending on, I guess, the blank that they use or the blank that was turned, maybe some of them, I have some purple in mine too, but it's more hints of blue. Depending on the blank, maybe the blank had more purple, then more blue, or more blue, then purple, etc. But mine is more blue than purple. And I do have some hints of purple in there, but it goes perfectly. So Alyssa, you love purple. Oh, you know I love purple. Check this one out. And this one is for the purple lovers out there. Here's another one that's for the purple lovers. Again, it's clear, but the glitter is all purple in the clear. It's all purple. And then you have that Fordite. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. I love it. And all these pens are very light. My fantasy football team name this year is Amethyst Yes, Adoring Auditor. I love it. I love it. That's a good one. Do they provide blanks? Will Leatherworks turn blanks from other vendors? Yes, they do. They turn blanks from other vendors. So I'll give you, again, I will have their information linked in the description. They do. They turn blanks from, so some of the blanks I have came from, I think it's Troy's, and shipped them over to Leopard Leatherworks. So I bought them from one place and they shipped them over. So yes, they do turn blanks from others. They absolutely do. Thank you, Alyssa. Yes, Marla, they do both. They do. They're great. They really are. And I'll link their information. And if you have a question, you can reach out to them on Messenger and they will get back to you quickly. All right. Here's one. This one I love too. Oh my gosh. Check this one out. Very similar, but this one has like a turquoise color. Like it's clear, but the glitter inside is like a turquoise. Gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. So again, Tim and Carrie, and they have an awesome crew. They have Lee. So I don't know if you guys know Lee. Lee's awesome. Lee's the one that, takes out the trash, gives you a collection of finger foods, all that good stuff. So before you get to your seat, remind you to hit that like button. You can get all your snacks and your goodies before the live begins. That's Lee. So Lee is awesome too. And they got my girl, Tammy. Love Timothy. So Tammy is part of the Leopard Leatherworks crew as well. If you go on their lives, you'll see Tammy, you'll see Lee. And Tammy actually has a YouTube channel too. I'll link that. Go check Tammy out. She's awesome. She's a sweetheart. She is a sweetheart. Check this one out. Look at that. Yes, lovely and Tammy. I do too, Alyssa. Check this out. Love it. So this is similar to when I say that the base of it is white, but this one has Fordite in it. So remember when I showed you guys that one, right? This one is mustache. This one is, and I can't remember how they categorize their pins, but this one has like 2 gumballs here. That's how I think of it. And I believe they call these either baseball bat ends, which I like because when I rest, You know, I rest using this here. So I like those baseball bat ends. Check that out. That's gorgeous. Yes, Marla, this one is really cool. I love it. All right. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 pins I've shown you already. The next couple are, let me show you this one because this one is kind of similar to the one I just showed you, except it has mostly blues. And again, I love blues, all right? So it has that same white base, but it has a lot of blue, hints of blue, turquoise, a little bit of orange. It's gorgeous. Look at that. Now, this one is a little different. Remember how we had those gum balls? This one has like these rivets in here. Oh, I love it. It's just different. It's different. Okay, so they posted in their group recently that all communication now needs to go through their official shop email, not Messenger. Perfect. Thank you, Alyssa. And again, when I update the description, I'll put all the relevant information in there. Because remember, guys, when I purchased these, it was months ago. So I'm sure they have boosted their customer base. I'm sure they have a lot more customers. And it tends to get hard to stay up on Messenger. So their official communication has changed. It's via email. So I'll make sure I put all that relevant information in after the live. That one's gorgeous. Okay. As a matter of fact, you know what we're going to do? You guys know I cannot do or have all these pins. I'm not going to use them all. No way. So we're going to do a giveaway. So how about you guys? Let's do hashtag LLW. Hashtag LLW for Leopard Leather. And at the end of the live, we'll do a giveaway for one of these gorgeous Leopard Leatherworks pins. Would love to bless somebody with one. All right. I think that would be cool. All right. So next two are a little bit different. Because again, I stepped outside of my comfort zone. This one's so pretty. Holy moly. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize how gorgeous this thing is. Guys, you have to see this. Look at this. Oh my gosh. Now this is different. This is very, very different. I love it. It is gorgeous. It's clear. It has stars and moons inside here. Oh, I love it. I absolutely love it. Look at that. That's gorgeous. It's different for me because I like blue. So these are different colors for me. Yes, very whimsical. Yes, Marla. Look at that. That's gorgeous. Very different. All right, now this one here. Now, this one's a little thinner than the rest. I like thick pins. This was one that they were auctioning on their, and Alyssa, correct me if I'm wrong, I think it's called Wild Wednesday or Wacky Wednesday, when Carrie comes on and she auctions off pins and blanks. So you can bid. Well, actually, no, you can't bid. The way they do it now is they tell you what the price is. And then if you like it, you say you like it, and then they do a will spin to see who wins the right to purchase. This is nice. Very different. This one is like a minty green. Might not come out so good with the light, but it's like, it almost looks white, but it's not. It's like a minty green. Hey, Allison, how are you? Oh, I love that. This one's so light, so this is nice. Oh, wow, this is different for me. I like this. This has a whimsical feel as well. Check that out. All right, so for those that are just coming in, don't forget, hit like. If you're coming in after the fact, hashtag replay. We're going to do a giveaway. Why? Because I have quite a few, and I would love to bless somebody with one of them. So if I can just kind of go back, you see, I don't want to break anything. I want to make sure I can show you guys here, right? So this 3-drawer, I'm going to call it little cabinet that I have. It's 3 drawers. It's clear. They sell them in the dollar store. My dollar store closed, so unfortunately, I had to go to Marshall's. They do have them in Marshall's too, but they cost a little bit more. I think I paid $7.99 for that one. So there's those 3. We also have these 3 here. This one is the theme pin for Majesty, inspired by Dakota Dateweiler's Majesty. Fordite pins. This one's my favorite, guys. This one's my favorite. I love it. Absolutely love this one. This one has more purple. So that was 6. And then we have these 4 here. Let me show you these 3 first. So these are similar where they have like white base, but this one has Fordite. And this one is Fordite with like a turquoise glitter. This is nice. Very different. And this one is a hint of purple glitter. All right, so we're going to do hashtag LLW. Hashtag LLW. And this is the one that I'm going to give away. Oh, I love it. I love them all. But there's no way I'm going to use all these pins. We're also TJ Maxx. They sell stuff like that too. Thank you, Alyssa. So Marshall's is actually on my way home. And I stopped in Marshall's and saw this particular drawer system and picked it up. And I'll show you guys what it looks like again. And then we'll do the wheel spin. Here's how it looks. So all of my Leopard Leatherworks pins are going here. I put the bubble wrap inside here. I usually put like black velvet, but I'll do that later. See, there we are. All right. So again, I am going to, remember they have no tips. Yes, there we go. All right, everybody got it in? Hashtag LLW. Before I go there, I did have 2 additional pens that I purchased, but they're ink pens. And I don't know where they are right now. So I'll put those in my, yes, I do. They're here. I'll put them in pictures that I'm going to put on the Facebook group as well, if you guys want to check out what the pictures look like. But I also purchased 2 ink pens, which is so cool. Listen, I don't have to worry about going to work and everybody having the same pen as me. I love it. The next business trip I go on. So I want to thank Tim and Carrie, who are awesome. They are Leopard Leatherworks. I will link all the information, but they are awesome. Hey there, Danielle, down South Fisher. They are awesome. I love them. They are just so joyful. I had such a good time with them at the Ohio retreat, the Great Lakes retreat in Archbold, Ohio. All right, so let me share my screen and we are going to spin the wheel to see who is going to get that gorgeous pen. All right, let me get it up. Everybody, hashtag LLW. We got a couple of minutes. I want to make sure I don't go over so we can head on over to Shay's Live. All right, so here we are. So hopefully you guys can see it. I'm going to start collecting the comments. And remember, this is for this Leopard Leatherworks pen. All right, let's see. Here we go. All right, we have 7 entries. So you guys ready? Let's draw. And the winner is Allison. All right, nice, nice. There we go. So, Allison, you are the winner. You are the winner, Allison. So, Allison, you're going to send me a message with your information, and I will drop this pin in the mail. And I also want to say one thing before we go. Leopard Leatherworks, Tim and Carrie Costello, thank you so very much for just being awesome. Thank you for very much for your craftsmanship. I love all the pins that I have purchased from you guys. And my girl Tammy, she had a birthday, and I told her one of these pins are going to be for her. So I'm going to pick one of these out of my collection. And Tammy, if you are watching, it will be dropped in the mail this week, and it is heading to you just for being the special person that you are. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you for everything. Thank you all for joining. I appreciate it. That's the end of our Sunday show and tell. So I'll see you guys next time. Next week will be dedicated for the cross stitch conversion event. We will have special guests on. We will have Tima and hopefully Cheryl Gearhards to come talk bling with us. So thank you, thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And I love you guys. And don't forget, of course, you know who I am, right? I'm Bling It Up. So make sure when you're working on your projects, your crafts, anything that you're doing, whether it's diamond painting, cross stitching, miniature houses, puzzles, whatever, don't forget to bling it up. All right, guys. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday, and I'll see you later on in a week. Bye.